Hey folks, Todd here. Today we're going to install the AVS in-channel vent visors on this 2024 GMC Sierra 1500 crew cab. Now this is a similar installation for other GM full-size pickups and SUVs. The materials we'll be using for this installation are abrasive pad and alcohol prep pads included in our kit. We'll also be using some isopropyl alcohol and a clean microfiber cloth to clean everything up beforehand. Let's go ahead and get started. So first thing we want to do is locate our passenger side front vent visor. We flip that over, we're going to see where it says RF on the vent visor. That's how we know we've got the right front. So first I want to dry fit this visor. So I'm going to start with this side right here, kind of fit it up in place, and then rotate the front end up and slide it in place. Make sure that's going to line up properly, and it does. Next, what I want to do is I want to clean out this track. Now, it's very important to clean this track out first because, number one, even a brand new truck, they'll usually put a little bit of lubricant in there to just kind of help with the break-in process of the window going up and down. But that lubricant can affect the adhesive that we use. So we need to clean that out thoroughly. So what I'm going to use is just some isopropyl alcohol and a microfiber cloth. I'm going to get this up into the window track. Okay, next we are going to use our abrasive pad that's provided in our kit. We're going to scuff up the inside of the track where that adhesive is going to be pushing up against there. What that does is that just gives us a good surface to bond to. All right, next we're going to use one of the alcohol prep pads that we have in our kit. And this is the second time we're applying alcohol, but this is just the proper way of doing the prep. And we want to pull that out and make sure everything's coming out clean. Preparation is key in making sure that everything fits properly and bonds well. All right, so here we have the two small pieces removed, and then the long strip we've got just a little bit pulled down, and we've got it pulled in a way so that once it's in place, we can peel it back. We got a couple inches or inch and a half on each side. Next, what we want to do is go ahead and set this in the window frame. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with this side first. We're going to get it kind of lined up. And what you want to do is kind of bear in and then slide up. And next, what we're going to do is slightly pull out on the visor as we pull away our adhesive protector. All right, now as we raise this window, we're going to just kind of bump it slowly so it doesn't just automatically go up by itself, because we want to make sure we control the way it goes up. Now, one thing that I like to do is I'll just take a couple pieces of packing material that came off the box, and I'll kind of hold it up in place like so that we give it a little buffer and kind of almost a shoehorn effect for the window going up into place. All right, now as we finish putting it up, we're going to pull out on the visor. All right, now if you push it all the way up and it comes back down, that's an auto down feature, so that it makes sure that if you got fingers that are stuck in there, it's just a safety feature to put the window back down. So once it's all the way up in place, what we're going to do is let it sit there, stay closed for 72 hours at least 50 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, now let's go ahead and work at our rear window. All right, now at our rear window, we're going to do pretty much the exact same steps. Again, what we're going to do is turn it around and make sure we see RR for right rear. Again, we are going to dry fit this up in place and make sure that everything is going to fit properly. Also, get a good idea of where we're going to need to abrade and clean. Use some more rubbing alcohol and clean out that window jamb. Again, you want to make sure you clean this out thoroughly to remove any kind of lubricant or any kind of dirt that's up in there. Typically the newer trucks, there's more lubricant, and older trucks, there's a little more dirt. And again, we're going to use our abrasive pad and rough up that inside edge. And again, we're going to use an included alcohol prep pad to go back and clean that out. This is a reminder again, make sure when you pull it out, it's coming out clean. If you got an excessive amount of dirt, make sure you clean it further. Okay, now just like on the front, you can see that I went ahead and removed the two small pieces of the tape protector and then peeled down a little bit on the front and on the rear. So what we're going to do, just like on the front, is kind of bear in and then slide that up into place. And then once it's in place, we're going to pull out to get that initial bond, just like we did before. Now, on this particular side, what we're going to do is we've got these clips that are going to go in into the window channel. And it can be helpful to press that in with like a flat blade screwdriver. All right, now we can go ahead and as we're pulling out on that visor, pull away the adhesive protector. And just like on the front, we're going to slowly put that window up. Again, we want to go slowly so we do not engage the auto up feature. Okay, again, make sure this is up for at least 72 hours at least 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Go ahead and repeat the same process on the opposite side. Well, it's just that simple, and that concludes the installation.